This is Will Nunziata, New York City-based director and creator of theater, television, and film. And today I am thrilled to be speaking with the multidisciplinary artist and educator, incredible MYLES Dunnigan. Hello, MYLES. How are you?
Hello, I'm doing well. Nice to meet you.
MYLES, so nice to meet you. This is what I love so much about FENIX360, connecting artists from all over the world. I know I told you off camera, I've spoken with over 1,200 artists now all over the world. This morning I had interviews in China, Japan, well, not me, through the Zoom. But here you are in Florida and me in New York City. And I'm just wondering, MYLES, talk to me a little bit about you growing up and when your first love of art and drawing and painting began.
Sure. Well, I'm originally from central Massachusetts in the United States, and art's always been something that I've done from a very early age. So it's difficult for me to define exactly when it started, since it started around the same time that I could start having memories. And my mother was very encouraging to kind of all of my creative endeavors as a child. And it just sort of kept going. I was really avid in my use of sketchbooks, and I loved the nature and the wilderness around our house, which was sort of in a kind of pastoral farmland with a lot of woods and swamps. And yeah, it just kept developing. As a child, I would also kind of make my own toys using cardboard and duct tape, just because I had a specific idea for something that maybe didn't exist that I wanted to play with. So from an early age, I was interested in this kind of world building.
That's incredible. And here you are building your own worlds using so many different, I was trying to talk to you off camera about how to properly say it, but I'll just make a mistake and you can correct me. But there's this fusion of whether it's painting, drawing, photography, print. Talk to me a little bit about the language that you've created. And was it a process for you, or is it kind of like in that childlike sense of wonder as like you were a kid building things out of so many different materials? Did you find that same childlike sense of wonder as you started to do this on a more professional front?
Yeah, absolutely. When I was in college, I was a printmaking major, which is kind of a discipline within visual art that involves many different types of processes and different outputs and different ways of printing that go back hundreds or thousands of years. So I really gravitated towards that because it was process oriented. It was all of these different skills that could be acquired. And for me, in kind of in my creative practice, I sort of view it with a kind of musicality where each technique is like a different note or a different instrument, and they can each serve their own purpose. They each have a different feel and their own history. So I was just really enamored with acquiring all of those different skills as much as I could.
Ugh, that's incredible. And I've spoken with a lot of artists in the East who are printmakers. When your studies, did you find that where did you find a lot of your inspiration came from? Not only with the printmaking, but with your other art as well. Was it from the East? Was it from specific artists?
Well, I think when I was in college, I was very much interested in kind of the symbolist era art that was coming out of, Europe in the 1800s, as well as older art, medieval art. So I'm not sure I could really say that there's a specific history or historical perspective that I gravitated towards. I really love the Eastern tradition of depicting landscape without a fixed perspective point, and how it's more about this meditative experience and being immersed in the painting rather than capturing every little detail like your eye might see it. So all of those things are bouncing around in my head. And I wouldn't say that, I've got one particular tract, but I do have, some favorite artists throughout art history.
Absolutely. Well, listen, MYLES, I could speak with you forever. I want to let our audience know for more on the amazing MYLES Dunnigan. You can read more about him right below this video. And also, please check out his work. It's absolutely incredible, original, authentic. But MYLES, I'm sure you've been told that before. MYLES, I am excited that you're coming on board this amazing new app. And I'm also excited that we're now connected.
I am as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you.